And we are back. Hello, hello. For more Forza 7 videos. Excellent. Had a blast racing and got some alright videos today. Maybe my least, the videos I'm least excited about, just because while they're competitive, I don't remember any of these being super exciting. So this first video is in Monte Carlo. Once again, chasing down my higher ranks and leagues and stuff. So let's see. Switch it to game camera. Turn down my headset so I can hear myself talk. So night race at Silverstone. Looked super cool. Me and this Mustang had a bunch of races together where we are neck and neck. And I think he was actually in the last video. This Mustang that's like 1 PI short. So right now we're both trying to maximize our car. Going 101%. Full speed. I finally start gaining 1 foot after 1 foot. Creeping up on him, closing the gap. Thinking, how do I go for this brake zone when it's this long, slow right? Well, I didn't want to overshoot it and give him a cutback, so I actually braked a little too early. Gave him some extra room, but we are losing the people behind us. Slowly but surely, that third place guy, he's got no chance. And that's what I should be thinking here. I shouldn't be thinking about the pass or putting pressure. I should be thinking about spreading this gap between second and third. This way I don't have to defend, and I can just solely concentrate on attacking. Because if I try to pass him and we just, take one corner slower, it's a second and a half maybe, if it's clean and slow. Yeah, so I'm really happy that he was able to take that corner the way he did. He's definitely a good driver. He knows what he's doing. This corner, it's important to go in fast, but you want to be over to the right just a little bit. You can see how both of us are nicking through it. He stayed on the power longer and slid more because of it. I didn't want to take that risk. Third place still close enough for me to worry, but I don't think I'm going to be making any mistakes, so I'm not too worried. But I do know I'm not fucking this corner up this time. Full width of the track, he brakes way too late. I get a good run. Now, I have to decide whether to back out, but I have to. Like, I wanted to be on the door and attack, but I'm not there. So let's keep in line, going quick. I wish I could communicate and tell him, like, don't worry about me trying to pass you, let's just fucking go. So I use way more curb than he does. Gives me a good run, but I can't pass him. So right now I'm just touching the back of his car to let him know, like, I am quick. So if you make a mistake, I am here. Here's all the pressure on you. And I do it again. So I want him to fuck up. That's like just an easier pass for me. So unwind the wheel, hit the cone. The cone actually does slow you down like a half mile an hour. You can hear it and feel it in game. So I don't have to worry about defending at all. Go to the inside, look to the inside to see if I can sneak a pass in. Oh, he touches me and like makes me slide a little bit because the cars get stuck. But he was respectful about all of that, so that was good. Alright, now's my time to drive clean and not give him another opportunity to pass me. Touching the curbs. Yep. It's really important for me not to slide around the corner. The Monte Carlo does indeed want to slide on that corner and on the gear change right before it, so I have to be super gentle. Full width of the curb because fuck it, it's time to pull away. Oh yeah, getting these corners so good. And I hear him getting closer. I don't like that one bit. And then I brake too late. Oh no. It fucked up my run. Look at the backseat of that Monte Carlo. You could definitely fit lots of love making back there. And I'm so glad I've got the happier car. Faster car. I was going to say happier because I'm about to drink some more sips from my Monster. So he comes in and I see the proximity arrows. I'm giving him space, like, because I don't want us to tank it. I'm pretty sure we're coming down to one of the last laps. Oh, look at him using the full width of the curb. I love it. So good. We are just as fast, dude. It is so hard to pass each other when you are just as fast as each other. Third place is here. So that was a ghost in the actual game. So he's trying to get the run, to get his nose next to the door. I'm thinking about going defensive. I am, because I'm in the middle of the track. Gives him a better line. He did tap me, but my defensive line is what ultimately screwed me up there. And then I could have just absolutely obliterated him. Decided not to. And now third place caught us. So that's what I was saying earlier. It's about contesting the corners for each other, fighting. You'll allow other cars to catch you. So we're pulling away from whatever this is. Trans Am. So, pretty sure it's final lap, final corners. I am glued to him. Here's my opportunity. Do I have it? Can I outbrake him? I probably could have dove the corner, but then I'd be on the outside for this right-hander, which would be literally terrible. Not where I would want to be at all. Because then he would just have you out the inside, the shorter distance to the straight. Yep, so good racing. Highly contested between him and I. His car did have better handling than my Monte Carlo. Oh, yes. So my GT3 Nismo GT-R with the YouTube Nismo.tv livery. So let's fucking do this. This is going to be a different bit of a pace, since this car is way quicker than most of the stuff I've been doing lately. Yep, so want to make sure everyone got through that corner pretty well. The smoke screen you see right now is replay bullshit. It actually wasn't like that in-game. Yep, thanks for that. Cool, I'm glad. Fucking Audi. Yep, we'll let you know. I know it was you that sent me wide on that corner. So all of the cars in this are rear-wheel drive and either front engine or mid-engine. My Nismo is FR. And very good at braking and handling. Not so good at top end. For some reason, I don't know what's up with this car. Like, it's got similar power levels to the other car. Maybe it's because it's only a 6-cylinder engine, probably. That's got to be it. It's got to be because it's a 6-cylinder engine. Pretty sure it's twin turbo 6-cylinder. Whereas, like, the Ferrari's got the V12. But my acceleration is really good in this car. It's actually like pretty high compared to things like the cars in front of me. So Porsche sent wide, farewell, and focusing now on hunting down this shitty Audi driver. So yeah, I guess I don't need to do anything. You helped yourself. Okay. Hauling ass, and on the brakes, trail braking through, don't slide too much, onto the power, look for that apex, and I missed it because I don't know what I'm doing. Too much power oversteer, struggling through, and one lap done. Right, let's not fuck up this corner. I'm trying to think about how much do I want to cheese around it. Not too much. Respectable cornering there instead of using the runoff area. I know I'm going to catch this Lambo on the brakes and go, oh yeah, I had a whole, like a quarter of a second, half second on throttle while he was still braking. I think he's just going to drive away from me because the rear end of the car is a little loose. So my ability to tune cars, I think is well experienced. Like I can tweak to get some certain aspects, but I cannot tune a car to be min-max like some of the people who are professional, quote-unquote, tuners in Forza Motorsport. But the only problem is when I load these professional tunes, I can't adjust the downforce for track, and you know, a huge part of this classic car is adjusting the downforce for track, which I absolutely do. Tracks with that are more straightaways and need that top speed, I will take away the front and rear wing. And tracks that don't have straightaways, I will max the fuck out of the downforce. Something with like long sweepers at high speed. Alright, so I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I'm in 6th. And he goes to the inside. I am going to try and sneak up the inside in the brake zone. Yep, stole the line. Thanks for helping me out here. Alright, I'm in the runoff zone. Let's see if I can get a good shot down the straight. And he literally is able to outpower me down the home straight. Just tap him there, it's okay, because I know my shot is coming up here in this brake zone. I watched him suck at braking this last corner, right? I'm just too far away to go for a move. So instead I'm going to keep my power appropriate. So I really want to use the Nissan GT-R in the GT3 races like this because they are... Oh man. Yep, so I felt bad about that. And not forcing the issue. Letting him keep the position. I let him keep too much of it though because I forgot. Like I was so upset with myself. I was like, I should have accelerated a little earlier and not given him 1.5 second lead. But whatever, comes right back. So I want to use the Nissan and the GT-R, right? Because I like the history behind the GT-R, the lineage here. I like the Nismo TV as a really good, you know, 21st century way to get motorsports to the masses. It's just a YouTube fucking channel basically. They just record and stream their races and pit lane activities and things. It's a really cool option if you ever want to watch some racing. Which is why as soon as I saw this livery, I had to pick it. Gizmo.tv. Woo! The only problem is this GT-R is not as competitive as, say, the BMW, who's got like a mile on this guy. Let's watch him real quick. Just for comparison, right? Alright, so at this apex, he's doing 90 miles an hour. And right before he braked, he's doing about $155. So 90 and 155. Alright. Just going back to this corner here. Oh, apparently I got a position. He went sliding around. Oh, something else I forgot to tell you. These are endurance races. We have to have pit stops. And they're not strategic pit stops at all. It's a fucking tire change and that's it. There's no fuel management. There's no adjustments to camber or the aerodynamics. It's just please pull in and everyone take an extra 30 seconds to one lap kind of thing. Which, I mean, it makes it more interesting because you got to time your pit lane stop a little bit. And I'll talk about that as it happens. I am 10 miles an hour slower. compared to the BMW. And 5 miles an hour faster down the straight. Man, that blows my mind. Maybe this car's, I don't know. I have the gearing set, so this car accelerates so good. Like so hard. The quarter mile times as low as I can get it. And then 4th gear and 5th gear follow. Maybe I'll spend more time tuning it. I don't know. Or maybe the only reason I got to 160 is because I spent another, 20 feet accelerating because I could brake later than the BMW. Alright, so there's one car pulling in for pit stop. I decided to keep hauling ass. This is lap 6 of 15 because it's an endurance hopper. So the strategy with the pit stops now is, do I split my tire wear in half? Do I come in a little early? Do I come in a little late? I think what's more important than the speed, what's more important than your tire wear is when you take the stop. So if I'm in the middle of the pack, losing distance to 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place because I keep passing and fighting all these people at the beginning of the race, I'm probably going to pull in early and get some clean track to keep setting fast laps, because it's not just about the lap time, you can also slow down your total race time. Like, why spend 30 minutes on track when I could have spent 28 over the course of those, 30 laps? That's 2 minutes worth of positions. Alternatively, you need to consider where you come out of pit lane, because if you come out of pit lane in traffic, then that's just as bad. So, hey, thanks for that. God, people so nice, just driving so quick and so hard and just giving me free spots. So does this mean I'm up to 5th? Oh, 3rd place, endurance race, podium position. Just kidding, I still probably have to do my pit stop. Yeah, I definitely still have to do my pit stop. We've been watching this the whole time. What am I talking about? More Monster for me. So, something else that's significant to note with my mental health right now and ability to speak is my constant changing of sleep schedules. Super sucks. Alright, so this Lamborghini, fast as fuck, he just can't drive. So we end up losing time to one another because we're fighting for a position. But damn it, that thing doesn't look good. The weapon of a car. Has some leaderboard tracks on it with it. So I go defensive in the middle of the track and didn't realize he was gonna turn so wide. Sorry, trying to keep the camera straight on both of us. This turn I don't need to go defensive on because it's a sweeper. And this turn I'm pretty sure he's not gonna dive for a pass, so I didn't go defensive. I'm pulling away. Focusing on my exit here because my car is not as fast as his, and he just the runoff. That's cool. Gran Turismo, that would have been like a 5-second penalty. He took that turn way better than I did. I just happened to take it slow. Locking up. He's being gentle. I'm being gentle. God damn. That GT-R looks so good. Ugh. Sorry, car enthusiast mindset. Alright, and he goes into the pits, so back to me. Now, where is 2nd place, right? Coming down to the hairpin brake zone. and it's the BMW we were watching earlier. The second place, about 5 or 6 seconds ahead of me, and you know, Forza Motorsport's awesome. It tells me the feet he's in front of me instead, because that's important. Not just kidding. It's 110% sarcasm. The fact that Forza tells me the position of the car in front of me by feet is so odd. Like, every motorsport thing, whether it's motorcycle racing, car racing, Gap, Formula 1, Formula 3, Formula E, Formula Drift, if you're separated by time. But not here. Oh, yeah, that was good. Nice little sound where it's like, oh, maybe I'm breaking the car. So pretty sure in-game I checked for damage at this point, which... How do I change? That button says next. Alright. Oh, there it was. So somehow, my transmission is 100% damaged. I have no idea how I did that, but that is not helping my lap times. And fuel is normal. Alright, so I'm going to come into the pits as fast as possible, and then game automatically slows me down. So you can see my camper settings, pretty squared up. You know, only 1 degree separation between outside and inside on all 4 tires. PSIs, similarly, 0.1 separation, so solid square temperatures there. Yep, and this is exciting. This is a better view than you get in-game. In-game, they put this huge banner on the front of your screen, and you can't even enjoy the graphics they used for pit lane, which, you know, there ain't shit going on here, but... Alright, so I'm coming out, and let's see how I come out compared to traffic. So there's the Lambo that I was fighting for a little while before he pulled in, and you can see I'm right back with him. He's had some quick laps, so he's in front of me now instead of being behind me. But imagine that was first and second place in front of me, and if I came out between them, and I'm just like a slower car or something, that's fucked up, you know? This shit happens in Formula 1 from time to time, where like the 14th place car will come out between first and second place, and then first place smiles, second place is like, well, fuck me, because now they have to fight to pass somebody. So, came out in 5th. And they are moving. Maximizing my strengths here, which is that brake zone. Ooh, dirty move, Lambo. I hope BMW gets you back. Maybe the BMW, you know, was going slow, so he deserved it. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Took the inside. Yes, what a good view. I'm trying to follow him through. Alright, so now I'm seeing the Lambos just like angry and like keep touching people. But yeah, he tried there. He tried to tap him. But it allows me to sneak on through. He's gonna outpower me though. You bastard. Not having it today. So his engine's in the back of his car. I should have sent him off in the, like, just tapped him. Whoop. That would have been good. Damn. Maybe in hindsight I should have done that, but I don't know. If it were me right now in this moment, I would have done it. And maybe it's because I'm in more of an asshole mood right now. I don't know. Oh, God, yes. Yep, so in Gran Turismo, he would have had like 100 million year penalties for all these corner cuts and runoff zones he's taken advantage of. Because track limits are absolutely a thing. So my GT-R doesn't even have the race brakes equipped. It's got the factory brake upgrade, like stock brakes on. So all the brake performance I'm doing is how the car comes. Still chasing these guys for days. Alright, so one lap done on the fresh tires. They should be a little warmer. I should be able to find a little more grip through the next couple corners. Meanwhile, people are pitting, and I think it's the next couple laps. Like 1 or 2 people pit. And I'm looking forward to that. I don't know why these gear changes are slow in the replay. Like it just sounds slow. I guess my miles an hour are still going up, but they are lightning quick in game. Man, I'm looking. I see myself doing a little better here if I'm just like. I was watching him for sure. I wasn't looking at my exit. On that corner, in this one, yeah, you want to touch that apex on the left and then cut back to the right. But it's really easy to try and maximize that first hairpin. And to do that, you end up putting yourself in a bad spot in the track for the follow-up corners. And that's what you get. Fuck people, you know? As Mike would say, fuck them. Quote. So I'm pretty sure the Lambo is gonna try to keep catching us, and he's just gonna keep pushing and fucking up. Because as you notice, like, even though it's apples and oranges car comparison here, they weren't leaving me on time. They would just gain a little bit on the straights, but then I gain everything back in the brake zone, or you know, from not running into a sand trap. So that time I was doing 90 miles an hour on that apex for that corner, so that's good. So this endurance race is a total of 15 laps. My pit stop was at the end of lap 7. So I have fresher tires for the later half of the race. Thanks for helping me turn, but I was doing my best not to turn into you. But yeah, the opportunity was there for me to outbrake him and take the line, so I went for it here. A little bit of a touch, but didn't want to send him off to the, you know, the deep end. But yeah, I wish the Nismo, this car, the GT-R, had a little more grip in the rear without the understeer that would come with it. Alright, Lamborghini's getting a little more close than I would like. And so yeah, the car slides because once those turbos kick in, like, you feel it. Like, I start squeezing in the gas and it's like, yeah, there's grip here. And then I'm like, alright, cool, let's squeeze a little bit more and go full throttle. And then like a quarter second later, the turbo, not even that, like a split, tiny moment later, you hear the turbo noise and the car just spins. Hey, thanks for that. So, if this Lamborghini wants to pass me, I'm pretty sure I know in my head that I need to be on the right side of the track and be defensive here, so, but I know he can't outbrake me, so maybe I'm not going to worry about it so much. But I am worried about running the back of him, and I need to put them close together so they fucking fight. Yes! I did it! I took that shit! And now they can fucking fight and lose time for one another. because I know the BMW is not going to crawl past me like the Lamborghini was. Ooh, that's worth a replay. Alright, let's see here. There is a roof camera. No. Helicopter camera. Almost what I wanted. What's wheel advance? Oh, that's fancy. Man, those look good. Photo mode, right? Alright, alright. So enough playing around with the cameras. Yeah. Alright, so what's the best go shot here? Maybe this one? Oh gosh, that's so good. He's like almost under the spoiler, but not on the bumper, you know? Thanks for not hitting me, BMW. Alright, so now I need to know that I should not fuck up the sweeper, because I have been, right? So let's just coast through, and we go a little slow, but that's okay, because we're not going to end up in the sand. So there's that yellow BMW I was comparing myself to earlier. And I am now in third, because I passed people in the pits I get on the last lap, I guess. Go me. Lamborghini keeps taking the line in the runoff zone, whatever. Oh, and that was it. Damn. Hell yeah. Podium finish. My first actual endurance race that was competitive, because I did have another one where it was a 1v1. Yeah, I fucking won that, even though we were like our fastest laps were like within a tenth of one another. I didn't save that replay because it was just so boring to watch me in one car. Like, it was a duel for the ages. Boring. All right. So how long has that been so far? Does this tell me how long I've been recording? Oh, 30 minutes. Yep. So we'll stop this here, and I'll make another video. See you guys for part 2 of this session.